This is Eric Muathe, Muathe.com. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, which has just turned negative for the day. I want to show you how we can use the current setup to figure out what is going on. So number one, let's go to the daily chart, and the daily chart, we can see a little bit of a move to the downside. Now, where does this resistance show up on the RSI? Well, the area we've been tracking right here. And this area, as you can see, was the break point, which is consistent with this big price drop right here. So this area of the RSI, using the uniformity method, links are going to be in the description. If you are not familiar with this method, it's my own researched method. But you can see uniformity rejection here for a swing trade lower on a day-to-day basis. And right now we are seeing it showing some respect of that area. And as long as it is below that black line, chances are now the swing trade odds do point to a pullback if you're a short-term trader. Now, where does this line come from? Well, we can peel out and take a look at more data. And interestingly enough, this line is very consistent. Take a look at this move here, where the RSI got out of a range, and take a look at this price action. Since that move, we can see that Bitcoin and the cryptos haven't been back to these price levels going back to February of 2019. So we take that information, and that's where we get that current resistance line on the RSI, as you can see right here. Draw it a little different so we can capture that area right there. So you can see how it captures the recent break, which is this movement here, and this has again turned into resistance. So this line is consistent and does explain what is going on a day-to-day basis. In other words, if you are going to swing trade the current market, given this chart, you'd be leaning towards a pullback in the market. So you'd be setting yourself for a short trade opportunity. Now, of course, movement above this black line is going to be positive in terms of a swing trade to the upside. Now, we can see the same type of uniformity action if we take a look at the 4-hourly. Again, the same principle applies here. And what we have is a retest of the recent 4-hourly break, which is this area here. A very clear break in terms of what happened next. We see that the prices did drift lower with this break. And now we can take that information and draw a uniformity resistance line. Notice how we've been rejected twice. So even on a 4-hourly chart, the same principle applies with this current pullback. And again, we can see that this line, the black line, has been pretty much in play for a minute. And the way I would explain this is take a look at this breakpoint right here. And so this uniformity principle that I'm talking about is very good at giving us turn points. You can see we come off in terms of price level break here, which is this reversal area here. So a critical change in prices, RSI breaks down, and that is also where we see good reversal area. We break below the line here, this reversal, and now we see a double top. So if you're going to position yourself on a short-term basis, the daily and the 4-hourly, based on the uniformity principle, links are going to be in the description, does explain what is going on and does indicate if you're going to play the current charts in terms of the 4-hourly and the daily, things are pointing towards a pullback. Eric Muathe, Muathe.com. As always, good luck, peace and blessings. E-A-C-S.